Silver's on the scene. Silver's on the scene, and I gotta check this spot out. Okay, if you saw the video where I was introducing myself, if this looks familiar to you, well, it is. It's Easy Days RV Park. And I'm just gonna tell you what I'm doing. So, Tammy and I came here, as you know, our video, we searched these woods, right? There's an RV sales place here. The park is there. And we had an idea that Sebastian could be here due to basically a psychic reading somewhere in these woods. This is allegedly, in my opinion, allegedly in the reading person's opinion, but that he could have been brought here with Chris, and Chris would have stayed right up there at the RVs as they back into this tree line, and that he could have placed him in these woods. So if you remember from the video, we found a bag. Remember, we found a bag, a grill bag. So that was very suspicious, but when it was all said and done, there's nothing really showing that couldn't have just come off an RV and over time been buried in these woods. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a drainage pipe here. Could Sebastian be in it? And I'm not going to go into all the details unless he is in it. And but every pipe I look at, you see through the other side, and you see light, and you could tell there's no one in there, or there's nothing in there. And I don't want to beat myself up too bad, but if you look at my video, this one remained dark. So I'm back to make sure that there's no one in here, Sebastian or anyone else. And there it is, right there. So stay tuned, more to come. All right, as you can see, I'm back. This is where Tammy and I was, where we had dug the bag up. So I've looked in the pipe. I didn't do a video on it, but I looked in the pipe. It's very dark. We don't know where. Spoke to someone at this RV sales place. They don't know where. He says he's been working there 2 years. Didn't even know about this drainage pipe right here, the one I'm looking in, and he doesn't know where it comes out on the other side. He went looking for it. So that explains why it's so dark in there. I've got this flashlight, which this thing shines, but it's daylight. I don't know if that's why it's not showing, but I can't see anything in there. So I'm calling his name out. I'm saying his dad's name. I'm trying to make him feel comfortable if he is in there. But was this something he was in? I mean, this is all alleged. I'm doing everything we can to find Sebastian. Was he brought here in an RV or in a car? Harm's supposed to be done to him, or at least covered up. And the reason that bag was buried is because he got away. You know, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Everything's alleged, and in my opinion, and even more so, you know, like I said in the intro, I can't bring the police here because nothing against who gave me this tip, but people have visions, people have dreams, they have psychic abilities, sensitives. Does that mean he's here? But it's not a bad theory. It goes in line with what could have happened to him on that night. And it goes like this, that he was, remember, this is all, a guy scared me. He came up on me a minute ago, and I was calling for Sebastian, and I got out of the tunnel, and anyway, I'm a little on edge. But allegedly, in the person's opinion who emailed me, allegedly he was drugged, and they overdrugged him. I guess he was unconscious, and they believed CPKP that he was no longer alive. I guess at that point, after freaking out or whatever, this is all alleged, remember this, alleged. It's not even my opinion, this is the opinion of a person who sent the email in, so remember this. And so CP puts him in the truck to bring him here, because he was staying here. I'm at Easy Days right now, South Haven, Mississippi. Brought him here with the intentions on burying him because he thought he was unalive. Sebastian comes to in the truck and wonders what's going on. He's not unalive. He's very much well alive. And being the smart kid that he is, decides to play as if he's not alive to see what happens. Was he brought in this bag? Because as she says, he was brought here to be buried. And that he clearly says to her, ever how he's speaking to her, that he saw. She gives the shape of a figure. She doesn't say CP. Listen, she doesn't say CP. She gives the shape of a man walking away. At which time he gets out of the bag. He takes off running. And ladies and gentlemen, the RVs are up here. The bag is right here. No one can see me in here now, especially at night. And look at this. If you take, this is almost like, there's about 4 of these spots, as Tammy and I searched, where you can come in like this. If you go that way, oh, it's really thick. I went out that way. But look at this. Once again, the RVs, the bag. If this happened and he got away, and he was alive, and he come right through here, and if you get here, ladies and gentlemen, where would you go? If you go this way, you might be seen. That's fenced in. Look at that. So, person watched my video. Are these footprints? Are those footprints from a barefoot boy, a teenager? This is the one she saw. It looks like a footprint to me. Ladies, is he in here? Ladies and gentlemen, is he in here? I've got to go get a better flashlight. I thought this was good. Sebastian? You can't even see, it's so dark. Sebastian. Sebastian Rogers, my name is Michael. I'm here to help you. Are you in there, son? Son, I want to take you home to your dad, Seth Rogers. Are you in there? Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to go get another flashlight so I can possibly see better. I'm not here to harm you. I'm here to help you. Bring you home. So the guy washing the, you can hear the thing there. I gave him a flyer. He's going to be on the Outlook. He does not know. He didn't even know this pipe was here. Along with the email and what this person. So I'm going to get another flashlight. So I got to go and get another flashlight. It's a Home Depot just down the street, and I'll be back. But not just for what that person said, but I've had other people in emails say to me that Sebastian was surrounded by concrete. We talk about concrete all the time. I found concrete patches and bags, and so the question is, was he put in concrete? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a concrete, it is a concrete tunnel for drainage runoff, and apparently goes nowhere. I mean, maybe it's so long. So is it possible that he is surrounded by concrete as he stays in this tunnel for protection from the weather and whoever was trying to harm him? I know on the outset it sounds seriously crazy. I get that, but look, I'm here. I changed up my schedule to get over here so I gotta find out. Right now I can confidently say no one's replying to me. No one's responding to me when I say his name. I've said his name, you heard me. I've done it twice now. I've said his name, 3 times I've been there, but on the second time and then just now, I brought up Seth's name because he'll know I know his dad. I don't know his dad, but meaning I know who his dad is. And I'm just trying to figure a way that if he's in there, I can get him to come out. There's a lot of dog prints around. Ladies and gentlemen, the goal is simple. Find Sebastian. Finding him alive, that's the ultimate goal. Stay tuned. More to come. Now before I say anything, there's a million people that sandwich bread could belong to. Does it belong to Sebastian? See, the other thing too that I was told by someone that works here at Easy Days, they were telling me about how you can go to their other property out to the main area. Basically, there's woods back there. And they had said that they had seen homeless camp back there, at least a tent. Another possibility, did Sebastian, if he's here and he's alive and he's surviving, did he meet up with some adult, an older homeless person, and now they're both surviving? These are all possibilities. That's why I'm here. So I'm shaking a little bit. So anyway, that was, got these in the car in case somebody wonders why I'm parked here. Okay, want to get another flashlight? More to come. Just at the Home Depot. So I've got 2 flashlights. I've got like a lantern style and a beam style. So the way this thing illuminated in the store, it should be able to go all the way through this pipe, and so we can clear it out. I also took a flyer in because if he was in this pipe, if he got out of this pipe, if he's somewhere here, I never thought he would be here running around, but maybe he could be, so I left the flyer here for the Home Depot. So they got a flyer, and they got a flyer, and we got flashlights. Let's go. All right, Silver's on scene. I'm back. You can see I got this lantern, bright light. I got this spotlight. Get in this thing and illuminate, see what we're seeing. Look how dark it is. See, there's a lot of activity going on here. You see these RVs, right? So like the guy was saying, they're unlocked. Someone could get in there if they needed to take shelter. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so look how these pipes go together. Are we getting that? Are we seeing that? Okay. It looks like it just ends down there. Ah, oh, this makes me feel so good. Even that does a pretty good job. Okay, so take a look. Sebastian. more to come. We're going all the way back there now. Sebastian. Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Rogers, are you in here? Not getting any response. Make it look closer. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this thing's echoing back and it was freaking me out at first, but I thought somebody was answering, but they're not. It's my own words. So take a look, just so you can see. It's clear. It's hard to see on this camera. I have a spider web. Let me see. I can do it like this, like that. Okay. There we go. See that? It's clear. I can see it better with the naked eye. I feel comfortable. That is clear. I'm gonna try one more time. Sebastian Rogers. Hello? We're looking for you, son, if you're in here. It's clear. It's clear. It goes a long way back. It looks like it just ends. It just comes to an end. There's nothing in here like food. So there's nothing in here that shows somebody's been in here. Okay. All right. Let me just make sure. Whew. There it is. There's another lantern I got. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, behind me the pipe, surrounded by concrete, thinking there's a chance Sebastian could be in there, or maybe was in there at one point in time. You've seen from the video I just showed, I've called his name multiple times. Went and got a new flashlight. I got two things. I got like a lantern and I got this beam that just really throws a big beam. So it looks like this thing just ends at the very back. There's no light coming out, but a couple of things. No one's in there. No one's in there, so no one's responding to me. And it doesn't look like anyone's ever been in there, like trying to live, or, you know, discarded food or trash or clothes or anything like that, blankets. So as much as I wanted Sebastian to come running out of there and we get him to safety and get him taken care of and he'd be alive, unfortunately he's not here at this point in time. Or if he may have never been here. But I'm going to check another place. I told you the possible area where homeless people could be, but the reason I got a smile on my face here is, although I'm unhappy we didn't find him. I'm unhappy about that because I want to find him. We got to find him. That's the goal. But I'm smiling because I can not think about this anymore and know that I've completely cleared it. And so that's positive. So RV's up there, RV sales place here. Got a drainage ditch there. That's like a metal pipe run off here, and that seems to be clear, like nothing's coming through. Although I think that dirt wasn't there last time. It was like 12 days ago or so. So, all right, on to the next spot, because if he was here and maybe he's met up with somebody and, you know, they're helping him or, you know, keeping him safe, whatever. So let's see. Stay tuned. More to come. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just met some really good people at this business. I just need to know if this was their property or if they're okay for me to walk it and let me park my car here. So just, you know, it's always good. You meet great people. So here's the plan here. So there's a place called the Dixie Queen right there. And I was told when I spoke to Easy Days about basically them coming to that and coming through here, and bottom line is, don't need the full story, just that in here, and they also shared with me too that there's been homeless people camp out in here. What does that mean for Sebastian Rogers? Well, here's what it means. What it means for Sebastian Rogers is this. Still going off the theory that he could have gotten away, gotten in that pipe, allegedly. Maybe stayed there for a day or two, right? And then possibly meet up with someone who's homeless. I mean, could Sebastian be, and this is not necessarily just here, could this have happened in Hendersonville or wherever Sebastian may be? You know, that's the question, right? Where is he? That's what we're looking for. So basically what they told me, I'm gonna go exactly where I was told, is they were coming to this place to eat, right? They saw a tent. The nice people at the business there just told me the same thing, but they said it had been a while ago. Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. You see this? We'll come around and look at that over there. No doubt there was a tent there. Well, it's still there. Maybe that's what they were telling me. Got shovel. So yeah, so see here, definitely someone was here at some point in time. Make sure you see this. See that? Here's a chair, tent, shoes, right? Water bottles and bottles. No doubt at one point in time someone was here, right? So make sure you can see this as I walk through here. So so do you lay of the land right over here? Easy Days. Now they're going to expand supposedly, but you go further back, it's, I don't know, 3 football fields maybe. It's a long ways, half a mile. I don't know the distance, maybe a mile even. But so what are my thoughts and why am I here? Well, okay, so here's the thought. Follow me here, please. Sebastian, let's go back to the theory that someone has. Sebastian finds his way to Easy Days, gets away from whoever he needs to get away from. In the process, hides out in the pipe that we just cleared. So we know he's not in there, and nothing looked like anyone was living in there. So like one of the thoughts were, what if he comes out at daytime? And right, so you see now Easy Days. This is the second side of Easy Days. You see the roof over there. So it's not that far, maybe, yeah, probably 3 football fields. I love football, so I can kind of gauge things by football fields. Football fields are 100 yards, so that's 300 feet, 600 feet, 900 feet. So yeah, probably only like a quarter of a mile, maybe 4 football fields. So I'm not really looking here for like buried. I'm looking for, could Sebastian have found some, is there someone still out here, and could he have found those people, befriended them, and they helped him, and have, you know, he's still alive out here somewhere. So that's the thought process. And it looks like those are probably the tents I was told about. Same thing they told me too, that there has been homeless out here, but not recently. See right here, you take this area, see this? You got clothes and stuff. This probably was a tent area at one point in time. I mean, pretty sure this is owned by the city. So I gave them 2 flyers. They had heard nothing about it. But yeah, so nothing's standing out to me here. I was a little nervous I was going to encounter somebody and have to speak to them. I'm hearing something over there. This would be an area too if allegedly, in my opinion, someone, allegedly in my opinion, CP, and someone, allegedly in my opinion, wanted to hide somebody. But there's a road there, quick access, but I just don't think. I didn't have my gloves on earlier too. I was all in that drainage pipe. I didn't have my gloves on. They're on now. See this? Check this out. Wow. Okay. Just making sure I'm not going to go in there, but just making sure you can see it. Snakes really snap back. That's not gonna be the easier way to come in. But look. So ladies and gentlemen, this is what I tell you. Now they have security cameras too. And they said they've never seen someone that matches Sebastian's description. But this is why I came in here. Right here. Before anybody asks, 1 million people could be sleeping on that. So could Sebastian. But from everything I see, from what they told me, and what I believe, I'm not thinking. But see all this trash? This is a pipe too. In the concrete pipe. I was looking for stuff like this, because that would have shown me somebody might have been in there. I'm gonna have to say at this point in time, I definitely appreciate the tip. I came here for it. I think the person's super nice. They know who they are. I won't mention their name. And I'm sure that what they're seeing maybe have something to do with Sebastian's disappearance, but I don't think it's here. I don't think it's here. Let me go through. Did I come through here? I came through there, so let me go through here. It's kind of intertwines. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to hide a person or anything, I mean, look. Got plenty of room, just put someone right here and no one's gonna see me. I just don't think it was done. So Sebastian supposedly comes out at night from the tunnel, and he's not in the tunnel, and he's not here. I think we can rule that out. I'm gonna go back over here for one more, and then I'm gonna check They have a little ravine. They took me out back of their shop. They have a little ravine, and they said I was more than welcome to walk through there. And I'm also going to stop next door, business, and yeah, look at this. You see this right here? There's some water. I don't think it's deep enough or anything. Sebastian? Sebastian Rogers. You know, I've thought about doing this. Sebastian, my name is Michael. Can you hear me? See, I thought about doing this in Hendersonville the last time I was there. And to be honest, I didn't, because I just didn't think he would be with us anymore. And I really think that's still the case. But you know, I mean, I'm out here, and what if he's here? Sebastian? Sebastian Rogers? That's another area with stuff. So these little, where these trees clump together like this, you see those bottles, and so somebody's been living there, but it's been a while. So that was, figure, fairly quick. I didn't know if I was going to encounter somebody, as I said earlier, and then, you know, you never know somebody's state of mind, especially if they're living out here. So I'm just going to go through here again. I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to feel better about all this, though, after coming through here, because Horn Lake, South Haven, the Memphis area, oh gosh. Okay. Take a look. I came in here because I saw these. I didn't know they were rocks, but I came in here because I saw something. And look, ladies and gentlemen, go back and watch. I got really quiet. Let me take a deep breath. I got really quiet. Kind of take a look. And then I see this. I'm not gonna step. Look at that. Wow. I thought, could that have been Sebastian? Would that be something that would freak me out? And as you can see, oh wow, a pet. It's a big grave for a pet. I'm going to go back and ask these ladies about this. I'm going to take a photo of it. I mean, what kind of pet was it? Okay, I'm not going to say any more about that until I speak to them. And that just takes me, so there's a property. Who's burying a pet out here? Who's burying a pet out here, ladies and gentlemen? Really? Really? Oh my gosh. I got cold chills. There's no way, right? I mean, there's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way, right? Someone could have allegedly buried him and done that. Okay, once again, another area. Check it out. Another area you come in. And people have been living here. Oh wait, is that the... Is that the same? That's the same bag. I'm telling you, these woods, I get twisted around in these woods. That's the same area. That is so weird. How did I get turned around? I don't know, but unless there's another bag just like it. That is so weird. Okay. So I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna... Oh my goodness. I'm freaked out by the grave. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a grave over there. It's got a paw print on it that tells me that's an animal. Look how big it is. And out here? Who buries a pet out here? I think this is the city land. My goodness. As I said, I'm gonna go ask the owners about this. And those birds that came up while I was there too. Sebastian Rogers. You see that? Big spider web. You don't want to get in that. There was another tent right here. I thought I was only... I think I can come around over this way. So now I'm on their property and they gave me permission to search. This is probably where the homeless person was staying. She's talking about the tent was right here. She's right, 100%, because look, she mentioned these, right? And look, so yeah. Blanket. 2 tents. Okay, Michael here, Silver's on the scene, and yeah, I'd say there's at least four homeless camps that they're not here now, but they were at one point. The kind people in the business said it's been a year or longer. That makes sense if you look at this stuff, this weather. But at least 4, so. Did you see the grave? It's got a paw, it has no name. I gotta ask them. So let's go over here. She was right on, she was right there. She brought me out back and showed me. I don't think there's anything back here, but I'm gonna circle around because I'm gonna go in and ask them about gloves on. Sebastian? See, here's what's interesting. You got a little igloo here. These little igloo. Little igloo. You can see that. Little igloos, like a dog. It's a dog house. You know, maybe. Oh, okay. My senses just came to me a little bit. on the grave. Maybe it was a homeless person's dog or pet of some sort. That would make sense. I don't know where they get the plaque or anything, but I'm still going to ask them and see what they think. I took photos of it to show them. See how he's talking about? There's a ravine here. See this? Woods. So I'm in South Haven, Mississippi, Horn Lake. I don't know where the line's called. Sebastian. There's the igloo. As I thought, this is clear. Oh, we got this. We got this. What is this? Alright, it looks like it's just. These things are creepy. Sebastian Rogers. Those are much smaller than the RV park. Oh yeah, this is really small. Sebastian? Sebastian? It's too small. Too small. I don't see him nothing as well over here if he was here. Alright, so cutting camera. I think they pick up across the street just to look. Okay, so now I'm across the street from the business in Horn Lake Water Tower. It says Horn Lake Water Assessment. Going off other readings and remote viewings. Water towers, right? So an area you could go in, seen going in like you're seeing me now, but once inside here, not seen. Sebastian? It's not too bad weather out here. Really cool where I am now in the shade. Once again, you see trash from a pipe, PVC pipe. A lot of this does not necessarily mean homeless. Just people walking by and tossing their stuff out. Okay, so I just thought I would, when I was told the story of the homeless over there where I just came from, I was told about, and what happened is I was looking on Google Maps and I noticed this area under the water tower. So thought I'd come check it out, and it looks like a house. See, look at this. You come in here and you want to hide something, right? I'd say for the most part now I could sit here and dig for 2 hours and no one, well, not just dig, but do anything in here, dig, would be suspicious, right? But I don't think anyone would see me. So are we looking for a spot like this? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut camera now and probably do a recap in a minute, but I think we've completed this Horn Lake area. There may be one more place to check. Stay tuned. So again, somewhere you could come in. You could be seen coming in, but once in here, hidden. Tammy and I came here before. I just made that fall. Tammy and I came in here before. It's like a little ravine right here. Look. We walked all the way down to the water. Why am I back? I'm back because someone saw something. I just want to take a look at it in person. I said in the last video when I came in here that this is a place that's really close to the RV, allegedly, in my opinion, for someone to come in here and spider web. Right in the eye. Okay. Wow. Whew. Like a booby trap. Okay. So the thing is, with here, once Tammy and I got down in here, as you can see, this water. So if this was something that happened, I would think you'd be looking at water. But the reason I'm back, someone, and you know who you are, I get a smile on my face when I say that, someone noticed something here. So this is the tree. So it appears that though the tree, the bark is off right here. From the video, there appeared to be an X on the tree. I'm seeing an X like that from these, see, reflections. So the reflections, if you look, the reflections in the water, take a look at that. It's definitely the trees, I'm looking at them, but I'm not gonna go say it. If you see it, you see it. So, but water looks like it's got a lot of oil or stuff in it. I don't know where that's from, but I don't even know what kind of body of water this is. A little pond or something. But just to look here, briars. You come out and you're searching, look for briars. All right, so no mark on the tree. I think we can clear this again. When it comes to water, I don't know. All right, so let me get out of here. Briars again. Stop the briars. They'll hook onto everything. But what I was pleased about mostly when I came here is there's no signs of burial, allegedly, in my opinion. No signs of that. So that's gonna wrap it up for Horn Lake. And I'll do a recap on this area. rusted in it. How's stuff like that get here? Maybe from the auto store. All right. Thanks everyone for joining in. Do a recap and that'll be it. So we're going to sing. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Another good search day. Good in the respect that we checked off. Excuse me, we checked off things of concern. Not good because we did not find Sebastian. We did not find him alive. This is probably, and I think I may have said it earlier, the first search that I can think of that I was truly looking for someone. I was looking for Sebastian alive. And I got a bug in here. Hold on one second. There's a bug in here. Get this bug out. Give me 1 second. Bug. I can't get the bug out. But as I was saying, you know, I was looking for Sebastian today alive. Unfortunately, I didn't find him. But we checked off really 2 to 3 areas, definitely 2 and a third, possible third. So I just wanted to give a recap. We're out here, we're looking, we're never stopped looking. Today I was very hopeful that after 7 months, more than 7 months, that there was a possibility, and there still is a possibility, Sebastian's out there somewhere. And if he is out there alive, I hope he's being taken care of and he's healthy and he's safe. We'll continue searching. Next search should come in about probably maybe just over a week, around a week. So that search will come in about a week. And boots on the ground. You know, we're looking for you, Sebastian. If for some reason you see this video, know that people are looking for you if you're still out there with us. And as always, more to come with Silvers on the Scene. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and take a look at I hope you watch the video with the eyes open, and if you see something that you you have a question about, send a comment, send me an email, silversonthescene@yahoo.com. So thank you everybody, and thank you. Stay tuned, more to come. I'm back. Totally forgot. So I saw the grave that, from based on the wording and the paw print, more than likely this is someone's pet. When you look at the video, you look behind the grave, you'll see a fence that's, you know, the boards are down. Behind that, or that's a separator, a divider, a fence from an apartment community. So I went back and I spoke to the people, the business that I'd met, great people that I'd met before I went to walk that area, search that area, and they brought up a good point that I didn't even catch. I guess I was so taken back by what I had found, but their point was that apartment community, they probably couldn't bury their dog, their cat, their pet there, so they just come through to that little wooded area, and it makes sense. It makes total sense that, you know, you can't bury a pet in an apartment community complex, you know, property, so you just come through that fence and bury your friend there, your little pet friend. And, you know, based on what it said, what did it say again? Let's read it just to so what it said: no longer by my side, but forever in my heart. And once again, if you think about those words, by my side, that's like and it's got a paw print, so I would think man's best friend, right? It was probably more than likely a pooch. Love those dogs, right? I love them. And he or she's no longer by their side, but forever in the heart. And so after talking to them, I feel the same way too. This is a pet burial from the apartment community behind that fence. So thought of that when I got off the camera there, so I wanted to come back and say that we keep looking. Keep Sebastian's awareness alive. Post flyers electronically, in person. I gave out several here today in the Mississippi area. And keep his awareness alive so we can find him and bring him home. Thank you. Stay tuned. More to come. Say his name too. Say his name. Say his name. Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Rogers. We will find you and bring you home.